So welcome to today's yoga class. It's a deep stretching yoga. We don't need any equipment. You'll want some water though, handy. And my name is Nikki for those who don't know me. And let's get started in Shavasana, lying on our backs. Palms facing up. Enjoying this nice, relaxed feeling here. New year, new me, right? So as we inhale that pure oxygen. As we exhale the negativity of 2021. Keeping these nice deep breaths with you if you can. I know there's lots of cueing in yoga, but breath control is one of the most important things. So keep this going. I'll always cue the breath. So it's okay if you're a little off from the rest of us. Move at your own breath pace. And when you're ready, on that next inhale, we're going to pull both knees into the chest. Really pull them in and just do a little rocking side to side here. That's it. Getting a nice little massage out in the lower back, maybe doing those little circles. And if you're doing circles, let's switch directions. Good, and let's come to stillness. Pull the knees in, pull the forward to the knees as we take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, head to ground, left leg comes straight out to the ground. I'm gonna hold the right shin here. And I'm just gonna do a little rocking side to side in this hip. Getting that nice deep stretch. Enjoying this little hip opening, so make this a big motion here, just a few more. And then we're gonna come back to center. We're gonna straighten that right leg, grabbing behind the hamstring, and I'm gonna really try and straighten the leg here. So maybe push the leg a little bit into the hands, flexing the foot, lifting that heel to the sky so we feel the stretch along the entire backside of our legs. Giving me a nice big inhale to lengthen. Exhale, let's pull a little deeper if we can, but keep that straight leg. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, pull a little deeper. That's it. 2 more breaths just like this. Again, it's at your own pace. Last one. Good. I'm going to place my right hand on the ground. Left hand comes to the outside of that leg. And as you take your next exhale, pull the leg to the left. You can bend the knee here just for a little support. Letting the right hip come off the ground, but keeping that shoulder on the ground and maybe looking over that right side. That should feel nice. That's it. Just breathing in. And if you feel any pain, remember, you can always roll a little back over. You don't have to go super deep. This is our first spinal twist. Just waking up the body here. That's it. Just one more breath here. And as we inhale, I'm going to pull that right leg back up nice and straight. Exhale, knee and forehead come together. Inhale to release, and then I'm going to bend my right knee for half happy baby. Pull it towards the outside of my leg, towards the armpit. And I'm going to grab the outside of the right foot as the sole comes to the sky. If you can't do that, we can always hook underneath that knee. Now you may find this straight leg is a little hard. You can always bend that left leg in, or you can forcefully press that left leg to the ground to get an even deeper stretch across that pelvis. Remembering everything is an option and you don't have to take the option. Just guiding you to get your body where it wants to be today. Remember, this is our opening warming up sequence, just getting the spine, the hips, the legs warmed up. Just one more breath here. And gently release that right leg straight down. I'm going to lift the left leg straight up, grab behind the hamstrings, flex the toe, nice straight leg. Exhaling to pull a little deeper. So keeping that leg nice and straight, you may want to push that leg into the hands to get that straight leg. Always inhaling to lengthen, exhaling, pulling deeper. Just being mindful, if this is your non-dominant side, left side and right side don't have to stay balanced. Give me one more big breath here. Exhale, pull nice and deep. Let's bring the left hand to the ground, right hand to the outside of the leg. And as you exhale, pull that leg towards the right. Again, you can bend the knee if that feels good. Maybe looking over the left side, letting that body twist. That's it. Enjoying the nice little release in our spine. Keeping the spine still nice and long. It's just twisting the hips away from the shoulders, giving us that deep little spinal twist. One more cycle of breath here. And when you're ready, let's inhale everything back up to center. Straighten the left leg. Exhale, knee to forehead. Release the forehead, and then let's bend that left knee, this time pulling it out towards the side of your body, towards that armpit. And you're going to use your left hand to grab the sole of the foot on the outside, or remember, you can hook that nice arm under the knee. No matter what option you're in, sole faces the sky. Remember, you can bend that right leg in to release some of the stretch, or you could forcefully push that straight right leg to the ground to open that pelvis. Remember, slow, deep breaths here. It's a deep stretch, which means we're never moving super fast. We want to fully experience each pose. Last breath here. When you're ready, I'm going to plant that left foot on the ground, bend the right knee. If it's not, I'm just going to roll over onto my right side so I can press myself up into this nice tabletop position. Just do a few cats and cows here. So as you inhale, lift the head, lift the tailbone, sink the chest. Nice cow here. As we exhale, tuck the chin, puff up the spine for cat. At your own pace is okay. So always inhaling up. Feeling the stretch across the throat and stomach. Exhaling, pressing through those hands, puffing up the back to feel that upper back stretch. One more of each. And we'll all meet in that nice neutral tabletop. Spine, core is tight here. Just checking out your fingers, spreading them nice and wide, gripping at the ends of our fingers. We're going to curl the toes under. Nice big inhale here. As you exhale, lift the hips into downward facing dog, and let's pedal out that dog. Pressing one heel down as we lift the other heel up. I like to press my toes into the ground as I lift the heel up to feel that stretch also on the plantar fascia. That's it. Good. Let's come to stillness for 2 breaths. One more, then we're going to modify our flow, but feel free to take a full flow if you're ready. As you take your next inhale, let's come to plank, drop the knees. Exhale all the way down to the ground, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhaling, coming down. Inhaling, pressing through tabletop. And as we exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. One more big breath here. And as you take your next inhale, lift the right heel to the sky, reach it up. And then we're going to plant that right foot between the hands. Nice lunge here, opening up the hips, sink those hips down. That's good. You've got it. And lengthen up with the spine if you can. If you have to, you can bring a hand up to the thigh. Just one more breath here in our lunge. Good. And if you got a towel handy, you can use it to protect your knee, or you can roll your mat over as we drop that back left knee. Both hands come to the inside of that right foot as I walk the right foot to the outside edge of the mat on the right. All right, so this is our lizard pose. We're focusing on pushing those hips down. You want to go lower and deeper. You can walk the hands forward slightly, or you can bring the forearms to the ground. I find my forearms on the ground give me a nice rounded back, so I like to stay up. A block can also help here if you want to go to those forearms, but not necessary. Keep that right leg hugging in. Good. 2 more breaths here in lizard, focusing on exhaling, releasing the hips down, opening up across the pelvis. Lots of hips today, and hamstrings as always. If you're on the ground or walked out, bring your hands underneath you. I'm gonna make sure my left hand is underneath my left shoulder. As I inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the right, creating this nice T position. You can stay here and look up to that right hand, or if you like, you can bring that right arm behind you, bending the elbow, palm facing away for that half bind position. Keeping the shoulder relaxed into its socket, no matter which option you're doing. One more big breath here. And no matter where that right hand is, I'm going to bring the right hand back down to the mat underneath the right shoulder. Supporting my body, I'm going to lift my left foot off the ground, engaging the hamstring. If you can reach back with the left hand and grab the foot, please feel free to do so, or you can stay here. That is okay. But if you've got the foot, keep pushing the hip down, making sure you're not swaying the foot around. That left heel goes right to the left glute. We're still staying nice and long here. As we push the hips down, we get that nice hip flexor stretch. We're not here long enough to worry about a strap, so don't worry about that. Just keep the foot up if you can. Just one more breath. And then I'm going to release that left foot back down, bring both hands down to the ground, but I'm going to walk my right foot back to the center of the mat, framing the right foot with the hands. I'm going to lift the left knee. You can let your mat uncurl. And then I'm going to straighten the right leg. So my left heel is off the ground still. If you're really flexible, it can come to the ground. If your hands aren't on the ground or you don't have a flat chest, bend that back knee, sink the hips down so you can bring the hands to the ground here. Getting that nice deep hamstring stretch. This is a very modified pyramid. You can let the head hang here now if you'd like. Remember, the hands are supporting the body. Just one more big deep breath here. Good. Let's lunge into that front right leg, plant the hands, step the foot back into plank. Nice big inhale here, full flow or modified. Exhale halfway down through chaturanga. Inhaling, pressing up, dog or cobra, lift the chin, lift the chest. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Remember, your vinyasas are not a race. They're today especially, we're deep stretching, we're moving slow, letting that body feel the stretch. One more breath here. And as you take your next inhale, let's lift the left heel up, reach it up, reach, reach, reach. I'm going to plant it between my hands, staying in this lunge position, sink the hips down, lengthen out. With the crown of the head all the way down to that right heel. Again, pushing the hips down, getting this nice release in the pelvis, the right hip flexor. I'm going to curl my right mat, the right side of my mat under, or you can use a towel to drop the right knee. Walk the left foot out, edge of your mat for lizard on the left side. Again, you know your options. You can walk your hands out forward, drop to the forearms, or stay where you are as long as you feel this right across in this underneath pelvic area. But But see how this side feels. Left and right side aren't always the same, so maybe one side's better or more flexible. There's no better. It's just more flexy. That's it. Enjoy keeping that breath pace nice and slow. Hug that left knee in. Don't let it splay out. You want that foot firmly on the ground. And if your hands are walked out or you're in your forearms, bring the hands back underneath you. Wrist below shoulders, starting with the right hand. Nice and strong as we inhale. Sweep the left arm up and over. Nice twist to the left, T position. Exhale, go a little deeper. You always have the option to bring that left arm behind you. In that half bind, remember, palm faces away. That's it. Keep breathing, sinking and melting. Last breath, just like this. When you're ready, no matter where that left arm is, bring it back underneath that left shoulder. This time we're going to bend the right knee. Make sure we're pushing the hips forward so we're not on the kneecap. And if you can reach the right hand back to grab that right foot. If not, just keep that foot elevated. Pushing the hips down. You want to be on the top of your femur, so on the very bottom part of your thigh bone there. So we're not resting on the patella. That will not feel nice. Sink those hips down as you exhale. Strong through the shoulders on that left side. Just one more breath here. When you're ready, gently release that right foot back down to the ground, right hand to the ground. I'm gonna walk my left foot back through center, lift that right knee up, hands framing the foot. I'm gonna straighten the left leg. Finding a nice flat spine to start off with. Remember, you can always bend that back knee as much as you have to. I'm gonna let the head hang, trying to bring it to the knee. Last big, deep, slow breath here. Let's bend into that left knee, plant the hands, step it back to plank. Give me a nice big inhale here, optional flow or modified. Come with me as we exhale halfway down, elbows hug tight, chaturanga. Inhaling, pressing up, dog or cobra. Press through the shoulders there, strong. Exhaling, downward facing dog. One more breath here. When you're ready, as we inhale, lift the right heel to the sky, reach, reach, reach. Let's plant that right foot between the hands. I'm gonna pivot my back foot 45 degrees. As I inhale, open warrior one. Palms face each other. That's it, squaring those hips off to the front, pressing the outside edge of that mat. That's it. Then I'm going to clasp my hands behind my back, pull the shoulder blades down and back to humble our warrior as we inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fall forward in front of that right leg. Pull the hands up off the back. This is a good little shoulder stretch. Remember, we're trying not to rest on that right leg. We're just in front of it, letting the head hang, focusing on opening up those shoulders. One more big breath here. And as we inhale, come halfway lift, nice flat back, hands come down. Exhaling, open warrior one. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, sink the hips down as we open up into warrior two. Arms come to a T, left foot pivots on that 90 degrees. Gaze comes to those right middle fingers. Push the hips forward, tucking the pelvis underneath. Little micro bend in that back left leg. Sink deeper here as you exhale. Last breath. Good. Side angle here. Right arm to right thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. You can also bring the right arm down to the ground if you'd like. Maybe bringing the gaze up just slightly to the sky. Keeping that shoulder pulled back in its socket. Core's tight here, supporting you.
Nikki, I think you might have gone on mute.
Can you hear me now? I'm going to say, since nobody said anything, let's grab our water, since we're there anyways. All right, I'm just going to have to yell. I know I said this at the end of last year, but I definitely need to get my microphone looked into.
Well, it's really good now. It was just that a few seconds.
All right, let's come back into downward dog and we'll get the other side done. One more breath here. When you're ready, let's inhale, lift the left heel up. Let's plant that left foot between the hands, sink that hip down. We're gonna pivot the back foot 45 degrees as we inhale, open warrior one. Nice straight back leg. Just looking forward, let your gaze come forward. That's it, enjoy, breathe. Sink deeper. So keep those hips squared off to the front. Last breath here. And let's bring our hands behind for humble warrior. Clasp the fingers, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Nice big inhale to lift. Exhale, fold over in front of that left leg and lift the hands up and over. And that's it. Keep breathing here. Pull the hands up. Maybe pull the palms together if you want to get a bit of a deeper stretch. One more big breath here. And when you're ready, let's inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back, hands come down. Exhaling back to that warrior two. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, sink deeper. Let's open up to warrior two. Gaze comes to left, middle fingers back, foot pivots on that 90 degrees. Sink those hips down. Arms are strong, but shoulders are locked in their sockets. Find that nice, slow, big, deep breath. That's it. Enjoy these nice, deep breaths. And let's go into side angle. Let's take a nice inhale. Left arm, the left leg, right arm reaches up and over, reaching. Stretching the side body, keeping that shoulder locked in. Looking maybe up a little towards the sky. And to keep those hips down just like warrior two. Opening up the thighs here. Last breath here. And as we inhale, let's bring both arms up. Right arm to right leg, left arm reaches up and over. Or you can bring the right arm behind, but still locking in that front left leg. Exhale, melting the hips down. Reaching behind you with that arm, feeling the stretch of the side body as we push the hips forward. That's it. Enjoy, breathe. Two breaths here. Last one. Then let's inhale, back warrior two. Exhale, sink deeper. And then windmill the hands down, frame that left foot, step back to plank. Nice big inhale here. Optional flow, come with your modifiers. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale and lifting up, dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Focusing on your jaw. You really lift those hips up to pull the heels down. Keeping those quads engaged. Pressing the fingertips, each and every one, into the mat. One more big breath here. And as we inhale, let's come to plank, drop to your knees. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground, chaturanga, staying here. Inhale, lifting baby cobra. I'm going to slide my elbows underneath my shoulders, stacking them so I have a nice sphinx pose here. Just looking forward, or maybe look up a little bit, but if you find your glutes squeezing, tell them to release. It should be a spinal work here. One more big breath here. All right, we get to focus on the upper body now. I'm gonna walk my elbows forward just a little bit. I'm gonna flip my right palm up for a nice little dragonfly. I'm gonna take my right hand and slide it right underneath that left elbow, going as far away as I can. Flip the left palm up and bring it the opposite direction. So my arms are a T, but they're going the opposite direction. And you can rest your head here, or if you want to go even deeper, you can curl those toes under and push your body weight just a little bit more on to your arms to feel this nice upper back stretch. Breathing nice and deep here. That's it. Enjoy. Melt here. This is the deep stretch part of our workout right here in all its glory. Last big breath here. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, lift your head up. You're going to slide your left arm out, and then your right, so you're in this kind of extended kind of sphinx. I'm going to this time flip the left palm up, so it slides right underneath the right armpit, palm up. Right arm comes out to the left. Again, palm up, this nice dragonfly wing position. And you can either let your head rest here, or you can push onto those toes, pushing the body weight onto your shoulders a little bit more, feeling this nice deep stretch. Just remember, you don't have to go as deep this time. Listen to your body, see how it's feeling. Just breathe and send all that oxygen and energy to your shoulders, your upper back. One more big breath here. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, lift your head up, slide your arms out one at a time. We're going to start with the left side here just because that's the side you can see. I'm going to come all the way down, and you're going to bring your left ear to the mat, so you're looking to your right. I'm just going to talk towards the camera for a second here. We're going into broken wings. So I'm going to bring my left arm out into that cactus pose, palm facing down. Elbows in line with shoulder. And I'm going to drop my left ear to the mat, so I'm facing away from that left arm. I'm going to use my right hand to roll onto my left side body, pulling one knee in at a time. If this is too intense, you can start lifting your left hand up overhead. It is supposed to be a deep pec stretch. To go deeper, you can lift that right arm up and even bring it behind you for that nice little bind. Remember, those are all options. Left hand goes up to make it easier. Right hand goes up and binds to make it deeper. Breathing into that right shoulder. Enjoying this nice pec release. This is great for your posture. That's it. Enjoy here. Give me one more big deep breath here. And slowly we're going to come out of this. If your right arm is up behind, we're going to bring it back to the mat. One leg at a time, straighten it. So you can roll back through onto your stomach. This time you're going to roll so your right ear is on the mat. You're going to bring your right arm out in that nice cactus pose. Elbow is at shoulder height, palm facing down. Then I'm going to press and roll onto my right side, pulling both my knees in. Breathing into this pec stretch. That's it. Again, if you want to lift that left arm up or even behind you to make it a deeper stretch, or if you need to walk those the right fingertips up overhead a bit more to ease some of the pressure, you can. Maybe looking up and over that left shoulder just a little bit as you're melting deeper and deeper. Give me one more big, deep, slow breath. Good. Let's release that left arm if it's behind you. Bring it to the ground. One leg at a time. You're going to straighten it. So you can roll back on your stomach, hands below shoulders. We're going to inhale, little baby cobra. And we're going to press up into that nice tabletop position. I'm going to walk my knees mat width apart. Bring the big toes together as I exhale, sink the hips down for balasana. Fingers come forward, hand comes to the ground. As I exhale and melt, pressing my shoulder and armpits towards the ground. This is a nice active child's pose. need 2 more breaths here. Last one. I'm gonna inhale, come up. If you want to grab a quick little drink, you can. We've only got a couple minutes left. But we are gonna find ourselves on our back in Shavasana, so just roll yourself over after your drink. I'll give you 2 breaths to meet me here. One more breath. Good. I'm gonna bend my knees, bring my feet mat width apart. We're just gonna do a little windshield wipering here. Just releasing the hips, the spine. Nice, slow, gentle movement. Last one here. When you're ready, go back to your right side. So bring both knees over to your right side. Both legs should be the right. You can look over to the left. And if you want to go deeper here, you can take the right foot and bring it on top of the left thigh. Again, that is just an option to go deeper in this twist. That's it. Enjoy this release. One more big breath here. I'm going to release that right foot back down to the ground. Inhale, both knees up. Exhale, both knees to the left. This time I'm going to look over to the right side. Again, you can bring the left foot this time on top of that right thigh. If you want to go a little deeper. And that nice twist. Just melt on those exhales. Last breath here. And I'm going to release that left foot down. Inhale, both knees up. Let's pull them into the chest here. Hold the knees, splay them apart so they're pointing towards the armpits. We're going to finish off with full happy baby. So I'm going to grab your outside edge of the foot and bring the feet to the sky. If you can't grab your feet, hook those elbows under those knees. No matter what, again, soles of the feet face the sky. And to finish off, let's rock that happy baby. Make it a true happy baby here. Feeling this nice little massage on that mid-lower back area, right where those kidneys are. You should feel nice. Making sure you don't rock too far over to the side. Good. Let's find some stillness. Let's hold those feet close to the earth for one breath. On that nice exhale. And gently release your feet back down to the ground into Shavasana. Palms facing up. Eyes come closed. If you've lost your deep breath, find them again. Just take your last few here. Nice big full inhale. Nice big deep exhale. This time take a nice inhale. Let's sigh that exhale and then nice. Let's do that 2 more times. Nice big inhale in. Sigh all that negativity out. Last big inhale. Last exhale. Just let your breath pace return to normal. We don't have a lot of time left, so I'm going to finish this off here, but please feel free to stay in Shavasana longer if you've got more time. Let's all bring our hands to heart center at prayer, thanking ourselves for showing up on the mat today. letting our body take this nice, deep, and slower practice to help open and release all our muscles and joints today. And as always, I thank you and your fellow yogis for sharing your energies and practices with me. Delighting me, delighting you. Namaste. So remember, if you've got to get up and go, move gentle, move slow, and grab some more water. Otherwise, if you've got some time, stay here for 5 to 10 more breaths. Really enjoy and close your practice. Have a great day, guys.